In Part 1, we trace the beginnings of Robert Asafo Williams, a child of West Philadelphia, raised in poverty and systemic neglect, sentenced to life without parole at just 19. But what happened after the gavel came down is a story few truly understand. A lifetime spent inside cages, one after another. It began at only 10 years old. Philadelphia's Youth Study Center, a juvenile detention hall in the city's downtown. For Asafo, it was the gateway into a cycle of incarceration that would never let him go. By 1989, Asafo was locked inside Holmesburg Prison. The place carried a violent legacy. Once home to gangster Al Capone, once the site of secret medical experiments, and only a decade earlier, a battleground where the warden and deputy warden were assassinated. For a teenager barely out of boyhood, Holmesburg was a brutal initiation. After conviction, Asafo was shipped off to Pennsylvania's modern Middle Passage, SCI Camp Hill. It was here the first lashes of solitary confinement scarred his mind. Alone, locked away, days bleeding into nights without end. Next came SCI Dallas, a prison infamous for open racial oppression, enforced through dungeon-like solitary cells. Then SCI Graterford, described by many as a jungle of violence and survival. At Rockview, Asafo spent nearly a decade, most of that time in solitary confinement. Punishment for resisting forced prison labor. He refused to be a slave within prison walls. The price was 10 years in near total darkness. He was then moved to SCI Fayette, what many call a high-tech gulag. But the treatment was the same: isolation, hostility, psychological warfare. And the cycle repeated again and again. Greene, Albion, Forest, Somerset, Huntingdon, Houtsdale, and now, Phoenix. After 36 years, the trauma is unmeasured. But when asked how he endures, Asafo's words are clear. I carry the spirit of my great-grandfather, Bishop Samuel Kelsey. I have vowed to use my hands to help, not to harm my fellow man. Robert Asafo Williams remains behind bars after more than 3 decades. But his hope has not died. His story is not just one man's story. It is a mirror of America's prison trauma. And the question remains, will concerned humanity finally rally to break the cycle?